Is he behind me? Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, and if you are watching me for the first time, my name is Dari. I'm a Russian traveler, and recently, because of the obvious reasons, I had to leave Russia and I came to the beautiful city of Istanbul, where I'm gonna spend a few months. And in my new video I decided to show you this beauty because it's the middle of the spring season. The weather is amazing, Istanbul is blooming, absolutely nice place, and I want to transfer to you this atmosphere and also tell you the reasons why I chosen Istanbul as a temporary place to live. So I decided to start this video with having a real Turkish breakfast. Friends, now I want to show you the real Turkish breakfast, and for that we came to this beautiful cafe with an incredible view of all around. You can see basically all the city. And also we tried to ready Turkish breakfast once when we just came there. Actually they're going to be full of food, I'm not sure we can finish it, but I really wanted you to see how people eat here. So I'm excited and I'm really hungry. I am absolutely in love with these cups of real Turkish tea, and it actually reminds me of simple, cheap Russian tea, but here it's very famous. Turkish people really love food and consider breakfast to be the most important meal of the day, so there are gonna be a lot of dishes. A classic Turkish breakfast is generally comprised of cucumbers, black and green olives, eggs, fresh cheeses, curd meats, dips and sauces, fresh tomatoes, fresh baked bread, jams and honey, pastries and sweet butter, and also some other things. To be really honest, I'm not a big fan of this breakfast because in the morning I like to eat different kind of dishes, but sometimes it's still a great experience. As you already know, guys, recently I left Russia and many of you asked me why I've chosen Istanbul. And in this video I also would like to reply to this question, and one of the first reasons for that is because Turkey didn't put any sanctions on Russia. And it's actually a quite big aspect for me right now because a lot of countries put their sanctions, and to be honest I was afraid if I go to Europe I might be deported because of my Russian passport. Also my cards don't work there, but Turkey was really in between of NATO and Russia and tried to be on each side and also supporting Ukraine. So for me, after thinking a lot, it was one of the best options to come and not to be worried because of my nationality. Wow guys, that was really a lot of food, we're really full. But the day just started, so let's go for a walk and I'm gonna show you some famous places here in Istanbul. While walking on the streets of Istanbul, you need to be really careful because the drivers here, they're so crazy. Trust me, there are no rules, so be careful walking here. Very often there are no pedestrian paths on the roads, so you have to walk next to the cars which drive like crazy here.
Now we are headed to the Hagia Sophia, and to get into the Hagia Sophia all women must wear a headscarf. So that is why we are here in a shop in one of the bazaar districts here in Istanbul. We're looking through all their silk scarves to find one that we'll use. At the Hagia Sophia you can buy a napkin scarf for 10 lira, but it is really low quality and I think it's worth the extra 20 lira to get a really nice one for yourself.
My choice followed on this scarf because it's really Russian style, and maybe later on I can give it to my mom, like to wear it in Moscow. On the streets of Istanbul you will often find carpet shops that look just amazing, and also on every step you will find a place where you can buy Turkish dessert baklava, but I will tell you about this later. Another important reason why I chose Istanbul is the fact that here the currency is lira and not euro or dollars, because as you might know, when the situation with Ukraine started, ruble completely lost its value. So leaving the country, I need to choose the place where I can afford living here. And Istanbul is quite affordable place, despite the fact with the apartments, as you might know already in the previous video. But other than that, it's quite cheap here, and I feel really comfortable even with Russian rubles. Guys, now we're in the heart place of Istanbul. Behind me there is a beautiful mosque, blue mosque. And unfortunately now it's under construction, we can't visit it. The funny thing, I've been in Istanbul 3 times before, and every time something happened and I couldn't visit it. And right across it there is a beautiful, and I think the most famous iconic place of Istanbul, Hagia Sophia. And this is exactly where we're going inside right now. It's the middle of the spring season, and now next to Hagia Sophia and the Blue Mosque, you can see tulipans all around. It's absolutely amazing, the view is, I have no words, super enjoyable to walk here, guys. And if you're going to Istanbul and choosing a time, I think the middle of April, May, is the perfect time to come here. I would also like to tell you about one interesting experience that I recently had. Right next to Hagia Sophia, there is a hammam of Hürrem Sultan. We visited it 2 weeks ago. It was a really interesting experience. It was my first experience of real Turkish hammam, where they wash you and massage you with the soap. And I can tell it was interesting. I think I would even like to try it one more time. And also this place was absolutely gorgeous, so historical. Love it. Our new style, guys, and I feel like I look so Russian right now. Since it's a mosque, you have to take off your shoes. Are you ready to see this beauty? Built in 537 as a patriarchal cathedral of the capital of Constantinople, Hagia Sophia was the largest Christian church on the Eastern Roman Empire. Around 900 years later, after the fall of Constantinople to the Ottoman Empire, it was converted as a mosque. Then in the previous centuries became a museum, and 2 years ago it was converted to mosque once again. When I've been in the previous times here in Hagia Sophia, it was a museum. It wasn't a mosque there, so I could go there quite easily. Now also, for example, only men can go inside because it's a prayer time. I think it's because of this. Correct me if I'm wrong. But it's still incredibly beautiful. Sophia read the history about this, so she was just sharing me that it was a church in the past. And so now you still can see Christ there. It's a mosque right now, so, but absolutely gorgeous, and obviously it's a must visit here in Istanbul.
Let me in. Let me in. I hope it's springy in Cappadocia.
When the sanctions started really fast, Visa and MasterCard stopped working, and basically my Russian cards I blocked in other countries. But we have an alternative to Visa MasterCard. It's called card Mir, and I have this, so I created just before going to Turkey, because actually Turkey is one of few countries, in addition to Azerbaijan and some other close to Russia countries, that accept, at least sometimes, like 20% of cases, they accept this card. At least I could withdraw some cash from that, so it was also a choice for me. It's so beautiful, just wow, so beautiful, absolutely incredible. How do you like this park?
My favorite park in the world, probably.
Also, Turkey was a good choice because I know that you can actually create a banking account here and credit card to have a choice to pay abroad in other countries, since once again my cards were blocked in other countries, and it was really difficult, to be honest, but still I could make it, and I'm really happy about this. And it was heaven by accident. We just met one person who found one bank. It was whose story I want to forget about it, to be honest. Also, I'm working in marketing in one of the offices of my company located in this beautiful city, and few of my colleagues with whom I work the most just recently moved from Germany to here, and of course I wanted to talk to them, also figure it out with my salary how we're able to do it here. And yeah, and one of the main reasons, I have a lot of friends from Istanbul, and all of them were super helpful for me and for my friends here when we just came. And if not them, probably I would be living on the street because it was difficult to find an apartment. In my opinion, guys, ferry is just the best public transport, especially in Istanbul. With this, I don't know how you can see what it's like, amazing view, absolutely enjoyable. I'm trying to take ferry every time because we're living on the Asian side, not European one. And yeah, I think that's the end of the video. And the last reason that I wanted to mention why I came to Istanbul is because of how beautiful the city is and how interesting indeed. And these few months, I want to explore the city. I want to see it and to feel how locals are living here. And for now, I'm doing it very well. So thank you so much for watching this video until very end. If you want to support me, you can make a donation via Buy Me a Coffee, or you can become a part of my Patreon community where we talk every week, and also I'm sharing much more interesting content there. And yeah, guys, I'm gonna see you pretty soon. Bye bye.